Hey guys, what's up? Making you guys another video just to give you guys the update about how small group ministry and stuff like that. This video is actually really important. It's probably going to be really long, but I really want you guys to watch through all of it because, yeah, this is probably the most important video or message I'm probably going to talk to you guys because not only does it help to give you resources and to give you like the missional call for this summer, I'm actually going to talk about the small group vision, the overarching small group vision, not just for the summer, but for the next year too. So yeah, please watch the video. I'll try to make it as loud and fun as I can, I guess, or something. Okay. So basically, the first thing I really do want to talk to you guys about is the fact that many of you guys are abroad. This video really is to send to you guys who are not on campus, and I really have a heart for you guys because I know that during the summer when you guys are away from the fellowship, away from the place where we all grew together, like after Basile and all that kind of spiritual fervor and all that crazy stuff, and then all of a sudden to go back home. Home is a great place, but you know it's a big change. There's a big difference. And I know that it can be very spiritually dry. For the past 2 summers, after like Basile and stuff like that, I went back home and I didn't really take care of myself. I didn't really look for resources. And being that isolated and alone, I really had my spirituality waver and fall. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. I want to help you guys and to give you guys insight and wisdom and just talk to you guys about how you can still nourish yourself and grow yourself, and not only grow yourself, possibly grow others too around you. So yeah, let's not stop being missional right now. So first of all, of course, let's talk about how we can find resources near you. So I was talking to Diane Jacob about this, and so she gave a few suggestions for the resources around us. So the first thing is the fact that InterVarsity is all over the place. And not just InterVarsity, just campus fellowships, right? There are colleges all over the place. But InterVarsity is around us. And as you go back, there actually might be InterVarsity chapters near you that are still having summer small groups or programs. You can ask around, do a little bit of research, see what campuses are around you, and see if there are InterVarsity groups around that are still doing stuff. And if not InterVarsity, there are definitely other fellowships. Check out the campuses. If you are international, though, not in the U.S., there's the IFES, which is the overarching big organization. It's basically like international InterVarsity. And so, yeah, there might be IFES groups for those who are not in the U.S. I heard it might be a little hard in China. I suspect that, but they might be available in Singapore. Check it out. Yeah, check out the college campuses. There are fellowships around there too. But if not that, the definite biggest resource is the local church. This is an incredible resource, and I won't lie to you guys, this is probably the biggest and the best resource that we will ever have, bigger than AACF, because the local church really is what God calls His bride, right? He doesn't call the fellowships and all kinds of stuff. He calls the local church His bride. And so I've talked to many of you guys. I know some of you guys are getting involved with church and stuff like that. But yeah, I really want you guys to have this as a resource, because that really is the body of Christ, the bride of Christ. There's many small groups, many community groups, and many events that are happening too. There are many opportunities for you guys to get involved. And don't be afraid to talk to the pastor, talk to the people involved and see what you can really plug yourself into. And I know some of you guys have talked about how the small groups available might not be catered to your age or stuff like that. I know back in my home church there was no college small group or that kind of stuff. But this is a great opportunity for you guys to start something. I mean, you guys are not the only college kids around, right? You guys are probably not the only college kids in your church. If there isn't a group there, maybe that is an opportunity for you guys to pioneer and start something. You guys don't have to start it alone. You can find friends and to pioneer something too, to start a small group and to really begin something at your church. And yeah, I'm sure your pastor would love to start something and give you guys resources. You guys can fight for that. And if not that, these two, remember your friends and family. Boom. Sounds kind of obvious, but realize, yeah, like, there are other people in your same exact situation. People who have gone to college and have come back home. They're Christians. They feel the fervor of college and all that campus fellowship, and now they're back home, right? And I bet that they're feeling the same exact kind of isolation or like fears and stuff like that. They've been away from campus, and now they're struggling too. Reach out, find your friends, find other Christian friends that you know, maybe from high school or from other places. I'm sure that they would love, some communities would love a friend to talk to during the summer. And maybe you guys, again, can start a small group or something like that and invite your other friends too. And then to reach out to your family too, for support, for nourishment, all that kind of stuff. Realize again that you guys are not alone. There are many people that are out there, and this is an opportunity for you guys to maybe start something. And so, yeah, these are the kind of big resources I have for you guys. They're kind of obvious, but I think like the biggest mistake that I made was I just didn't reach for it. I just kind of sat at home and just kind of like just chilled out, and I let my spiritually just like blah out. So I really want you guys to really still be missional, because you guys still have that power. Just because you guys are abroad doesn't mean that God has left you, right? God is still with you, and God still provides, right? God still gives you guys so many resources, and I want you guys to listen and see what you can do with that. So yeah, check these things out. Cool. So I want to talk to you guys also about the big overarching small group vision. I think over these past 2 weeks, I have to confess I was a little all over the place. It was just very chaotic. It was just a lot of like thinking and contemplation on my own. And yeah, as your small group coordinator, if I'm confused, that leads to a lot of confusion for you guys. And so that's why vision clarity is actually very important, because if I'm not clear with the vision, then you guys are not clear, right? But now I am clear. And I want to basically explain this vision to you guys so you guys can own it and really allow that to ignite within you and to push you guys to really be great small group leaders, to reach out to the people around us and really be missionaries for God. So I'll explain it through, I think, the best way possible. I'm going to explain it through Toy Story. So I hope you guys have seen Toy Story and know about it, but I'll go through it. Basically, Toy Story is this great Pixar movie, right? We know the iconic characters of the two toys, the cowboy Woody and the Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear. And the trilogy is great. You kind of see these two grow together in a great friendship. But if you notice, in all three movies, these two toys get thrown all over the place, right? They're never at home. They get thrown out, sometimes against their own will. Sometimes they go out because they want to, and they want to rescue a toy and bring them back. They're all over the place and all over the place, but basically they're always on a mission, right? They're always on a mission to go out and rescue someone. They're on a mission to go back home. They're always on mission. And I want you, yeah, you think about it, but these two toys, Woody and Buzz Lightyear, while they're on mission, while they're out there, they actually strengthen their friendship. While they're facing all these challenges and while they're trying to get back home or something, their friendship grows stronger and stronger. And not only that, if you realize it, in every single movie, when Woody and Buzz Lightyear leave, they actually bring friends back. They make friends out there. They make friends with the toys out there. And sometimes they bring them back, right? In the second movie, they find Jessie and the horse and all the people. In the third movie, they make a bunch of friends, all this kind of stuff. They go out and they grow in their friendship. And I think this is a great example of mission, of how these two little toys go out on mission and they love each other and they love the toys around them. But I think there's one big difference. Who do Woody and Buzz Lightyear love? Their biggest love is Andy, right? They love Andy so much. They really want to go back and just please the boy that they love so much. They just want to hang out and just be, the beloved toys of Andy. And so I think that's a kind of like a parallel to us and God, right? Like we're God's like beloved treasures. As Andy treasured Woody and Buzz Lightyear, God treasures us. But the big difference though, right, I was going to say, is that in the movies, Andy's a very passive person, right? Or like a passive character. He's not really in the movie, he's just chilling in the back. But that's different for us. See, like Woody and Buzz Lightyear go out alone, but we go out with God. You know, when we go out there on mission, God is with us. God helps us to grow in our friendship with each other and grow with the friendship with Him, and also help to grow with the friendships out there and make new friends. Yeah, well, the movie would be very different if Andy actually went out there and helped Woody and Buzz Lightyear, right? They have a lot more power. And I think that's true for us. You know, we have a God that plays an active role. Our God is a character that plays a very active role. He goes first, actually, and meets us when we go on a mission. He's always there. He wants to partner with us and go with us and empower with us. So the tagline I want to use, if you guys, you know, we talked a lot about like the WCF tagline of we exist for the 8,000 Asians not in the room, right? In response to God's truth and love. So the tagline I want to use for small group ministry is go to grow. Can you guys see that? Go to grow. That's going to be our tagline. See, our small groups are not supposed to be like this holy huddle where we chill out together and just focus on ourselves. And I understand like spiritual nourishment is very important. I think a lot of us have this idea that we're not ready, you know, we need to grow a little more. We need to, you know, read the Bible a little more, get our projects a little together. But I want to challenge that because actually, I won't lie, actually I believed that for a long time. I believed like, no, we can't be on mission. We have to grow ourselves first. But I want to challenge that because I think by going, we will actually grow the most. That's what I realized, that by going, we grow. Go to grow. I want our small groups to be missional groups. You know, when Jesus, the last few moments on this earth with his disciples, he didn't say, hey, like, this little group, I want you to just stick together and just chill out and like focus on yourselves. No. He said, go, right? He said, go and make disciples of all nations. And while you guys are going, you're going to meet those challenges. You're going to meet those obstacles. But when you go as a group, when you go as a community, when you go with God, wow, you guys are going to grow so much. You're going to overcome these challenges. You're going to grow yourself in your own character. You're going to go out there and make new friends, right? You're going to go out there and bring people to this family of God. Just as Woody and Buzz Lightyear went out, they grew together in their friendship, and they grew in numbers. They made so many new toy friends. And so that's the idea I want you guys to get, that we want to go to grow. That by going, we're going to grow the most. And we're going to grow in our family. We're going to grow in our fellowship. We're going to reach the 8,000 Asians not in the room. Yeah, go to grow. Alright, hey guys, this is me again. My phone ran out of battery, so I resorted back to making the video here. Unfortunately, I don't have a whiteboard, but I'll just put up text and edit the text right here so you guys can see the logistics. So basically, I've told you guys about how to nurture yourselves. I told you guys about the vision of small group. Now I want to give you guys the application, the steps that we can actually take and do and practice while we're here, while we're chilling out in the summer. And so I told you guys, most of you guys about this, but I'm going to ask each of you guys, small group leaders, to lead an online Bible study. I think this is an opportunity to build yourselves up and to practice leadership. And yeah, we have this privilege of using technology, right, of Skype and Google Hangout, so let's use it. But once again, what's the point of these groups? The point is to go to grow. Boom. All right, the vision is right there. It's already being applicable. The point of these groups is to go to grow. These are missional small groups, and we want to keep that missional fervor as that we have for our friends and family. And we want to spread that not only for ourselves, but for the members that we have in our small groups. So yeah, I want to talk about the logistics. Let me just move my notes down. So yeah, I'm not going to throw you guys out there. I'm going to give you guys a lot of resources. At this point of our relationship, I'm really helping you guys to nurture you guys. Besides Rosie and Yenmin, many of you guys have I know some of you guys have some small group experience, but I'm just assuming right now that I'm really helping you guys starting anew with WCF, so I'm going to start to take things slow. And as things go on, I'm going to give you guys more and more power, more and more guys freedom. But first, I just want to talk about the logistics of what I envision these small groups are like, and of course you guys can give feedback. I really envision 3 phases of these online groups. When you guys get together, you'll be, first thing is just catching up casual, asking how things are, sharing how God is moving, how God has been moving in your lives. That would be pretty cool, pretty casual. The second part will be the Bible study, and I'll have another video outlining that. That has a whole lot of training, a lot of practice, and that kind of stuff. But that's a big topic that we can talk about later. But you guys will basically lead a Bible study together online, which is pretty cool, pretty unique, and practice that Bible study leadership. The third thing will then be the missional step. Because it's easy just to do a Bible study and just to talk and whatever and just sit there and do nothing. But the point of this, again, is to go to grow. And the point of it is actually to be missional during the summer. And so we'll actually take a missional applicable step to move forward wherever we are. And yeah, this is going to be different because I'm going to share like the missional step that we took this week on campus is that we made a party. We made a party event that I think you guys saw, that we invited everyone. And so this is a way that we can attract our friends, whether they're Christian or non-Christian, or whether they're even interested in fellowship or not. People love parties, right? And this is a great way to connect to people. And that way, when they come, we can get to know them, build a friendship, and then invite them to small group. That's the missional step we're taking this week. For you guys, it's a little harder, right? Because you guys are a little more isolated, and you guys might not have a lot of people. But I invite you guys to help me and like let's think together about what missional steps we can take. That could mean inviting a friend, an old high school friend, to lunch and catching up with them and talking about deeper stuff. Or it could mean initiating a new Bible study with your church or with your family and stuff like that. These are ideas that we can think about and talk about in the future. And yeah, this is something that you want to invite your members to do too. I'm inviting you guys to do this. I want you to invite your members to do it. Because I know that people like Conan, Heejin, and all these other people, they need that missional fervor too. So again, 3 phases are just catching up, asking how things are, doing the Bible study, and then taking that missional step together and talking about that. And so, if you guys check out the accountability doc, I think I told you guys, some of you guys again too. I showed you guys the summer accountability doc. It's like an Excel sheet. The second tab on the bottom, it says groupings. You'll check it out and you can see the people that I have assigned you to. Like, for example, Jeff is like the first one, I think, as Vincent and Joe Yang. So I really paired people up based on their gender, age, and time zone as best I could. But yeah, I just think that this will be the most convenient and it will be the most conducive groups. But if you guys do want to change things, you guys want to add people or are a little uncomfortable, stuff like that, yeah, feel free to message me. But I don't want you guys to shirk out because you haven't talked to this person before because you're not really close to them. I want this opportunity for you guys to meet new people, maybe some people you haven't talked to in a long time, and to really grow in your friendships too there. Okay, so before we all do that, I have one first task for you guys, and that is to vision cast. As leaders, your most powerful weapon is not like a great voice, it's not charisma, it's not snacks or anything like that. It's vision. If you guys as leaders embody a vision, that will give you the power, the fervor, the spirit to move forward and to do the tasks, to ignite other people's hearts. And so I did that to you. Actually, this entire video is basically a vision cast. I'm vision casting to you about the small group vision. Go to grow, about being missional, about growing yourselves and growing others. So I want to give you guys this vision of going to grow, and I want you guys to spread it and to give that go to grow vision to other people. And so yeah, the first task I want you guys to do is to send me a video of you vision casting. Vision casting, in other words, is kind of like marketing. It's like advertising. You're basically trying to give the person like, oh shoot, is my phone turning off? Never mind. You're selling a vision. You're kind of giving this person like an explanation of why this is important. I told you guys going to growing is important because it builds ourselves up, it builds other people, it brings people to the family of God. So basically answering the question of what is go to grow. What does it mean to you? So yeah, send me a video. It doesn't, I'm going to say, hey guys, my video ran out of space, but okay, let me just finish up. There's a couple of things. Oh shoot, let me pull out my notes. Okay, here we go. Cool. Last stuff. Okay, video's almost done. So yeah, basically I want you guys to send me a video by this Saturday to vision cast to me this, the go to grow vision. Just a couple tips. Use the words go to grow. I don't want you guys to, you guys have to think of like a new creative thing, stuff like that. I actually want you guys to use this tagline because if we continue to repeat it, it'll continue to stick amongst us. That's why we keep on saying, 8,000 Asians now in the room, right? It's a great way to own the vision. Keep it simple again. You don't guys have to do anything profound. If you guys want, you guys can be creative and have some fun with it. I wanted to have a little bit of fun and use the Toy Story image You guys can think of things if you want. Like another image I might have used was like Pokemon. You know, Pokemon's all about going and growing, right? You could think about other movies or anything that's close to you. You can think about a story that's close to you. Maybe a way that you reached a friend. Talk about Alan, or you know, that Alan's like a great story of mine I want to share. You know, and yeah, like yeah, vision cast to me, a few minutes, you know, a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes of the Go to Grow vision. Send that to me by Saturday. Dang, should I say deadline? Saturday. I want you guys to send that to me because actually after Saturday, on Sunday, I'm going to ask you guys to message the people in your group. Like for Jeff, you have to message Joe Yang and Vincent. And to message them about this online Bible studies and invite them to it. And when you guys invite them, I want you to vision cast to them about the Go to Grow vision. Yeah. So the most important part is the vision cast again. Yeah, so you guys have heard what I said. Now I want you guys to apply it. And after you guys send me that video, I'll send you guys feedback to debrief about how you guys did and how you guys can improve. Cool. So that's it. No meeting this week. All you guys have to do is send me that video. And then Sunday, I'm going to ask you guys to send the messages to your groups. Okay, that's it. Of course, you guys can talk to me anytime. If you guys have any questions or concerns, if anything was confusing, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Oh, wait. Peace. Peace.